In this week's edition of WTHS News, we look back at how THS students gave back during the holidays and how they spent their snow day.
It's finally snowing outside.
Welcome back to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Ari Giorgenti. In Mississippi, we don't see much snow, so when it started spilling Monday morning, students were ecstatic to wake up to a winter wonderland.
The snow is hanging down from the street lamps. The sky is such a beautiful sight. And when we walk along the icy lane, you'll be holding me so tight.
Not only were they excited, our very own therapy dog Waverly had a ball running around in the snow. Don't forget that next Monday is also a holiday, so enjoy sleeping in. Over the holiday break, students opened their hearts by giving back to the community. Not only was the school involved, local businesses also took initiative by helping the cause. Thanks for the heartwarming story, Sarah. Thank you to all the Quill and Scroll, National Honor Society, and all of the members of our community who helped out the Seat family. With a new semester comes a new season of sports. Paris has more.
Hey y'all, it's Paris.
Thanks, Paris. We're all excited to see what these teams will come to accomplish this season. Behind the Mask is a segment that WTHS has added in order to take a closer look at our THS community. This week, Maddie is spotlighting one of our math teachers, Miss Robbins.
In the words of William A. Ward.
Thanks, Maddie. THS is wishing the best for Miss Robbins' recovery. In this week's edition of WTHS News, we take a look at theater and how students came together for a teacher. Welcome back to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Ari Giorgenti. All the way from Broadway to right here in Tupelo, all theater productions have been affected by COVID-19. Ava has more on how they are competing in an all-virtual season. Thanks, Ava. All 3 years that Playworks has been around, Tupelo has won every year, including this year. One way students are spreading the Valentine spirit is by coming together to surprise a teacher.
Hey! I didn't notice that!
Thanks, Mary Allen. Mr. Bridges is excited to get back in the classroom. Our basketball teams have been flooding the court. Alyssa has more.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa.
Thanks, Alyssa. Since February is National CTE Month, Behind the Mask will be featuring our CTE Teacher of the Year, Miss Bernard.
This is Miss Bernard.
Thanks, Lucy. Skills USA is also hosting a canned food drive through February 26th. Sadly, THS will not be observing President's Day due to the snow day we had. So make sure you get to school on Monday whether you're virtual or on campus. That's all we have for this week's edition of WTHS News. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, I'm Ari Giorgenti. Happy Valentine's Day! In this week's episode of WTHS, we reminisce back on the tradition of Tupelo boys and get a look at how the Tupelo Ballet is preparing for their upcoming productions. Welcome back to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Ari Giorgenti. The student section at our football games is notoriously known for our Tupelo boys, who have just recently won Student Section of the Week for Mississippi by StudentSectionReport.com. But there is more to this fun group of guys than meets the eye. Sarah has more. Thanks, Sarah. From the bleachers to the field, Paris is back to give us another update on this week's sports. Thanks, Paris. Back in March, the Tupelo Academy of Dance Arts had to put a pause to their in-person classes, but now they are preparing for their first production of the season. Mary Allen puts on her dancing shoes to show us more. Don't forget to look at tonight's game day forecast on Twitter and Instagram, and make sure you stay up to date on all homecoming court information. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of WTHS News. Once again, I'm Ari Giorgenti. See you guys next time.